Astrologian is now classified as a pure healer along with White Mage, as opposed to the shield healers, Scholar, and Sage. As such, it has changed a ton, and I believe in very cool and interesting ways. But first, I have a disclaimer. I was sponsored by Square Enix to try out this development build of Endwalker, and everything that you see here is subject to significant changes. That includes potencies especially, since a lot of them change throughout all of the jobs. I would not worry about them. But anyway, let's take a look. Firstly, your DPS spells. Your spammable spell is called Fall Malefic, since it went up to Malefic 5 and we can't have that. And your dot is still called Combust 3. And then Gravity was upgraded to Gravity 2, which is a super cool animation. I mean, look at it. But we're not here for DPS, right? We're here for the healing. Let's go over the card changes, shall we? Draw now has 2 charges. Redraw is no longer 3 charges, but you can always use it for each card that you draw, 1 time. You can undraw still as well or play the card. Then there's Minor Arcana, which will draw either a Lord or a Lady. You don't lose your currently drawn card to do this. It is a separate mechanic altogether. It's on a 1-minute cooldown, and then you can play that card using a separate action called Crown Play. Lady is an AoE and Lord is an AoE attack. I tried for like 10 minutes to draw a Lord and I never did, so this is what the Lord looks like. Since Astro is now considered a pure healer, Aspected Benefic and Aspected Helios will both apply the regen always. And then when you activate Neutral Sect, which is your special big heal mode, it will add an additional shield to those in addition to the 20% healing buff for 20 seconds. Celestial Intersection now has 2 charges and includes a shield boost. And Collective Unconsciousness is the 10% damage mitigation and a regen. The seal system works in a very different way too. Firstly, Divination no longer requires the seals. It's a flat 6% damage buff to everybody for 15 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. It means you can use it in the opener right away. Instead, the seals are used on a new ability called Astrodyne. It'll grant an effect depending on which seals it consumed, and you can get all 3 effects if you have all 3 seals. They are as follows. There's Gradually Restore Your Own MP, give a 10% haste buff essentially, or give a 5% damage buff. This is very interesting. I think I like this more than using it up on Divination. Then you've got a new ability, Exaltation. It's a 10% damage mitigation on a target that will also do a 500 potency heal at the end of the 8-second duration. And you can do that once every minute. Very neat for tank busters. It feels like all of the healers got a special ability on a minute cooldown for tank busters. And finally, there's Macrocosms. This one is super cool. It's a 250 potency AoE attack, but it also grants Macrocosmos to everybody for 15 seconds. During this, half of all of the damage that is taken is compiled. And then when you activate it again, or when the timer runs out, it will heal up for that compiled damage. And it looks freaking cool. And yeah, that will do it for Astrologian. I would say it's like 50% new, so look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, and all of my videos on the Endwalker job changes are out now, so check out the playlist in the link in the description below to watch the next one. Okay, bye.